So the first test that I took was young people compared to old people. And it seemed that my responses suggested that I had a strong automatic preference for young people over old people. And honestly, this one was like a little different than like kind of what I thought it would be. It was kind of, I thought it was going to be like things that like old people or young people would kind of like do or say or something like that. I don't know. It was kind of confusing because like when it asked me if like when you answered the questions before, and like when it asked me if I would pick young people over old people, I'm like, I don't know. Like I didn't really like have a preference. I guess I didn't know how to answer that. The second one that I took was male with career and female with family. And my response suggested a minor automatic association for male with career and female with family. And that one I definitely predicted just because I do think that, like, I don't know, like, men in career would just, like, match up more than like men in family would, and vice versa. And that is going to be the one that I'm going to talk about a little bit more after I mention the other test that I took. And then the last one was straight people or gay people, and my response suggested a strong automatic preference for straight people over gay people. I chose to do this one just because I honestly didn't know what my responses, or I guess I could say what my results was going to be, just because I've never really thought about stuff like that or answered those kind of questions. So to talk a little bit more about my results for the male with career and then female with family, when you were answering like the questions with the E and the I button, it just seemed like, I don't know, you always think, like, okay, the mom, like, she stays home, she cooks and cleans, like, you think of children. And then with the male, you think of, like, okay, he works, and he's not usually home as much, and he has a career, and he has a professional job, and his job is to, like, make money for the family, and stuff like that. I definitely do agree with the results that I got back, and I definitely did expect those results that I got back. Honestly, for every single one of them, I expected that. The old people or young people one just kind of confused me, but I definitely expected the results for men with career and women with family. And then I can kind of relate to, like, the men with career and women with family because I grew up where my dad goes to work every single day and my mom is a stay-at-home mom. So my mom has always been home with us. My mom cleans, my mom makes the meals, and my dad goes to work every single day. So that one, I definitely expected my results to be exactly what they were. And I know for some people, they might not think that, but also, even if it's like the other way around in your family, it's just like kind of like a stereotype that like men are like how it was back in the day type thing. And like I said, this is kind of me speaking for myself, not really for other people's situations, because I know that it is not like that in everybody's household, and honestly most families, both of their parents go to work, but that's just how it has been since I've grown up. Answering the questions in that test was super easy for me because everything was like, yep, like everything that goes with family goes with like a woman, and everything that goes with a career would go with men, because that is literally exactly how I was brought up and like how I was raised in the environment that I've been around like my entire life. I did want to talk a little bit about like the questions you answered before you actually take the test. For the old people and young people, those questions were the hardest for me because it was like, do you have a strong like opinion on young people or do you have a strong opinion on old people? And like I kind of look at them the same, so I didn't really like know how to answer those questions. And so I don't really know like how like great my results turned out for that one. So that's why I did choose to talk about the women with family and men with career, because I can agree with those 100%. And yeah.